Me live. Live. Oh, hi, lady. Again, let me know if you can hear me, okay? Yeah, I can see myself on my tablet. I think everything's okay. Can you hear me okay? Yeah? Oh, how no? How can you not hear me? Hi. Right, well, my microphone's working. Yay, that's better. Right, what am I doing now? Right, so welcome to the live, everyone. One person, hope every other people join. So again, tonight it's just going to be more scary videos. So let's, oh, go on, change, go on, get there, full screen, change it, going to change, got like a 30-second delay on my tablet. Bear with me, lady. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, okay, I'll definitely get to this. Your heart's going. Okay, are you ready? So I've let people in my community, YouTube community know. I've let TikTok know, and I've let some Facebook groups know. So let's see what happens, eh? So we'll just start this just now.
Urban exploration is a pretty huge thing now. Everybody wants to get their hiking boots on and break into some old rusty doorways. But contrary to popular depiction, this niche doesn't always go hand in hand with paranormal footage.
Right,
a lot of explorers are simply going in to see what pieces of history they can feast their eyes on. At least that is what this guy was doing when he walked into an abandoned laundromat inside a hospital. But his historic tour was made 10 times more terrifying when he watched the footage back once he got home and realised he might not have been the only one there.
Lo último. Ah, esto es una especie de...
Thanks for joining, lady.
Mira, acá hay un... la cámara séptica esta, ¿no?
Esa es la cámara séptica, sí.
Sí.
Ten cuidado no caerte ahí.
No.
Porque seguramente esa tiene que tener un
Sí.
Did you see that? For a split second on the left-hand doorway, you can just about see the hands and head of a dark figure slipping back behind the wall. Obviously it wasn't immediately spotted, so the guy had no idea who or what he was sharing that space with. The weirdest thing about it is that the scary moment is not advertised at all in the description and barely any commenters seem to pick up on it. If you were going to fake a creepy video in an abandoned building, surely you wouldn't just throw in the scary moment as a blink or you'll miss it Easter egg, right?
Oh, you wouldn't.
What do you think happened here?
Esto es una especie
Homeless.
de baños.
This dude pulled off an exploration not many of us could, and we aren't blaming him for nothing, because now we all know that there is something odd lurking in the basement at Denver State Hospital. Keep your eyes peeled, or you might miss it.
So, just to let you know, this first video is some goose pimples and sleep is cancelled. Let's continue.
Did you catch it?
No.
The video, though creepy with its old-ass camera quality and that strange buzz going on in the background, does have a golden moment to witness from it. It's basically a walk through the dimly lit basement of the hospital, seemingly with nothing strange happening. That's if you didn't see it, as the person recording turns the camera while walking away from the room.
Right,
A shadow person can be seen walking further off into the dimly lit room, but the person taking the video seems to have missed this instant and carries on making their video. It's moments like this that sends shivers down your spine, proof that something could be lurking just beyond what we can see. A shadow figure strolling casually through the basement of Denver State Hospital. If that doesn't make your skin crawl, what will?
A lot more.
When this guy took out his phone to film this fountain, he thought he was just getting a nice clip to send back to his family, but he never expected to get the spook of his life when he noticed something else was lurking beneath the water.
Estoy aquí en toda la entrada de la fuente.
You see that a lot. Ooh. Ah, oh. That's just the kids.
The
It's just
video
the
itself
kids.
is extremely blurry and short, so we can't properly see what happened there, but it looks like a girl with long hair popped her head up and promptly vanished afterwards. Even if this was a fake head popped up for a laugh, where did that fake head disappear to afterwards? Any
Yeah. That's what my guess is.
idea?
This little girl was reaching for that much needed cup of mid-play juice, but she didn't even get time to enjoy it before she realized that playtime was only just starting.
Maybe. What will happen? What do you think's going to happen? My gosh.
As we know, getting kids to cooperate with you well enough to make a convincing video, in general, is difficult, let alone getting them to pretend they're really scared, even the snowflakes who are already scared of their own shadow. You could say that it was one of her parents pulling a harsh prank, but think about it. She was stood directly in front of a sharp corner, and when she was dragged backwards, there was no regard for her head. If it were her parent, surely they would be more careful with how they handled her. So what was it that grabbed that poor girl?
Then again, if they wanted to go viral.
Here's one to give you goose pimples. TikToker TheEerieWatcher uploaded this video from someone explaining they got a cute little camera for her daughter as a Christmas present. The little girl wouldn't stop taking pictures with it, but after some time, she tells her mum about something that keeps appearing in her photos, even though they're the only ones in the house. So she decided to check out the pictures her daughter wouldn't shut up about. And that's when she found every mother's worst nightmare. Take a look.
We're just hanging out at home today by ourselves. My husband's at work. She's been telling us she's been seeing somebody in her room, that she can't really sleep well. She refuses to sleep in there. We just moved to this house. I never set the date or time on this camera because it was just like a little play camera, so she would quit taking her phones and taking pictures of herself because she's at that age right now.
Get to the point.
We just like never set the time. So she just took a picture and she says, "Mommy, look, there's a man in the photo." I said, "What?" She said, "There's a man in my photo." And I went like that real quick. Like, this just happened just like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Like, no one else is here. It's just us. Like, I'm going to have to change the date and time so I can get more pictures for y'all, but look at that.
She explained that the picture was only taken 5 minutes before she made a video about it, and confirmed that she and her daughter were the only ones at home, which makes it all the more creepy. Do you think the camera caught an entity from the other side? And since they don't have any history of weird happenings around the house, should they really be worried about the man in the picture? Leave your comments down below.
Possibly.
On the afternoon of September 8th, 2025, Tara gripped an unassuming home-run nursery and refused to let go. While looking after some kids, the owner sprung into action when she heard that the children were freaking out over something in the other room. She desperately tried to figure out what had terrified them so badly, but she couldn't find anything. That was until she checked the cameras.
I think this is quite a well-known clip. The dollhouse door opens or something. Oh, he's freaking out. Poor Wayne. Oh. He's biting herself. Hey.
You might think that the playhouse falling over is the scariest thing about this video, and while it is petrifying,
The decor.
look at the top of the doorway that the little boy ran through. What looks to be a pair of shadowy hands grip onto the top of the doorframe and slip back above it, going unnoticed by everyone. Could those hands be a hint as to what scared the little boy so badly?
Boogeyman.
The owner's daughter posted the video to her TikTok page, Pookie the Queen, and was met with a barrage of comments asking,
"Hi pal, how you doing? Welcome to the live." Good. Don't know how to fix this chat. It's quite slow, I think. I think it's like... Yep. Can I ask, do I know you personally? No? Just feel like I might know you. I'm not sure though. Are you in America? I'm good, by the way. Well, do know you? Or you're in America? Is this Lewis? Are you? I had a feeling I knew you. You need to let me know. If you don't want to. Oh my God, Lewis, I knew it was you. See, I said this to Adele. That's, oh, I'm giving people's names away. I don't know if that's allowed. That's who else is on. But well, I first thought it was Stacey, and then I thought maybe it's Lewis because the very first video I remember you saying, just be yourself. And somebody who doesn't know me wouldn't say that to me. So I knew it was you. How are you? Lady, it's, remember Lewis from Hell? I think Lady's away to sleep. Oh, I'm so glad to solve that mystery. So glad. Aye, so this is me hopefully doing all my lives all the time. So nervous last night. I know I did a few silly lives before, but I was just playing about trying to get used to all the controls and stuff. But yeah, so I did my first one last night. Oh, so nervous. So nervous. Aye, we're all good. We're all good. Well, speak for myself, I'm okay. I had a fight with the family. A wee fallout with the family tonight. Fed up feeling like a second-rate member of the family, so I walked out. I'm like, stuff the Lloyds. Oh, anyway, suppose I'll get over it. Anyway, this is a horror channel, so I better get on with the. Yeah, I know, lady. It was kind of annoying me, but I'm so glad it's. I knew it was him. I knew it was him. I didn't remember the channel name. Sorry, you know what my memory's like. So I'm going to get on with this in case anybody else comes on. All right. Good to have you.
Came for a look into that room, so she got out her camera and started a tour of the nursery area, which
So
is
glad I
when
got
she
that
realised
sorted.
where the problem stemmed from.
Oh, don't worry about it.
We
Fine.
have the house.
I'm going to say they're
and
lost,
obviously
but
you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. So that's just something I wanted to point out. And this is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video
I'm going to let those.
you can see
It's Friday.
hands gripping onto the doorway.
I mean, think about
I don't
Stacey
really
and
know
Martin,
what
but
to
I
make
don't
of
know if
that.
they're working.
I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here.
Yeah, I like a lot of these videos, but they're not that scary. Don't want constant jump scares, but I need something to entertain
We
you
have
with.
this covered up for a reason.
Apart from my personality, obviously.
Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors.
So the playhouse was hefty and borderline impossible to knock over without some real force. And there's a creepy dressing table with a mirror left in the playroom. No wonder the boy was screaming. The owner and her daughter were trying their best to logically explain the situation, saying that the little boy didn't actually see a face in the mirror. He most likely saw the reflection of a toy that freaked him out, and that the hands were some kind of bug or camera glitch, but they both knew that the real answer was something much more sinister. A few days later, on the 17th of September, the owner's daughter was checking over the security cameras when she realised that the activity
like me in it, Pokey the Queen,
was starting to become more frequent.
What was happening? Happening. Alright, okay. Another door opening.
She noticed this happening on security cameras one night, so she went over to investigate, hoping she would be able to blame some kind of breeze or unbalanced weight. But instead, she was met with this.
Oh no, that's me. Don't use your name, so Tailgate. That. Oh, aye, that. No, I am on my tablet as well. For the live chat, because mine's are that bad. If I had it on here, I can't have this. You probably know this because you're a tech whiz, but I can't have like watching all this on my screen and have the chat going up as well. So I've got that on my tablet. See, I can do all this all myself. Fortnite, I don't need your help anymore.
Do it again.
I remember around working, I'm like, probably Fortnite. Fortnite, how do you do that, like the most simplest thing? And you're like, Dave.
Like, yeah, okay.
Do it again.
I'll wait.
Imagine taunting a ghost when you're running a nursery. Oh, that's shocking. Would you do that in your house if you had kids? I know you do obviously have kids, but if something paranormal happened in your house, would you be taunting it? No. Oh, I missed that.
Right at the end of the clip, something moves underneath the purple bedsheet, and when she stands up before she leaves the room, you can see what looks like fingerprints pressing into it. At this point, everyone involved had accepted that something was very wrong in that mirror. A lot of people in the paranormal community believe mirrors to be portals. This idea has threaded itself back into the mainstream as well due to the new film in the Conjuring franchise.
Seen that?
So after seeing all this take place, the nursery owner and her daughter decided they had to take action and get rid of that mirror. By selling it to some poor, oblivious buyer online. They say they are leaving it alone and shut it in the room where nobody can see or interact with it until the buyer shows up to collect the thing. But
you're not supposed to tell them that something's haunted. No, you can't prove it. Oh. That's a great setup. You never needed my help. Just threw some ideas out and you're killing it on your own. You can see you building up. Yep. Woohoo! Oh, from my live last night, I got seven whole new subscribers. So upwards and onwards. Those gates are usually secure if closed right. Guess we wouldn't know you, no poor eBay buyer. Right, but then see if she sold that haunted mirror table thing, that vanity desk. I don't know. Is it like a house where you're supposed to tell them that it's haunted? Or I bet you can't really show that it's haunted? Don't know.
The door wasn't enough to keep the horror from infiltrating their lives further. Out of curiosity, they decided to leave one walkie-talkie inside the locked room and keep the other one with them. As you can imagine, she heard something that made her blood run cold.
What's that? Oh, that's... I don't know who that is. What's the one with the paw things? You'd know, Lou. Oh, sorry, Fortnite. Or your veins.
She kept hold of it for a little while longer, and it made an even weirder noise.
You guys heard that, right? That was this. Oh my god.
It's got awesome hair.
I am not. Wow. I swear to God. Now it's not going to do it again, but...
I suppose, yeah. Definitely. I suppose if it was us, we'd be like, nah, I'm getting that out of my house. Up to them then to deal with it, isn't it? This is Paw Patrol. I'm such a wee. By the way, I know it's nothing to do with horror, but probably shouldn't be talking about this because it's nothing to do with horror. But the new He-Man movie, is that out yet? He's going to sleep.
Can you explain the clicking noise that only happened inside the room? This video is the latest update as of now, so keep up to date on her TikTok page to see what happens when the buyer ends up coming to get the dressing table and the mirror.
Also Fortnite, you know how when sitting together I was always moaning about, oh, I wanted a dog. I don't have a dog, but I've started on rover.com, so I'm dog sitting for people, and it's awesome. I'm truly living a dream.
But for now, what do you think happened here? Leave your theories in the comments.
Living in the woods seems like a beautifully petrifying combination, which is why this guy wasn't fussed when he noticed some movement on the security cameras at his dad's property. Being so isolated, you need a bit more protection than normal, so these cameras begin recording once they sense any kind of movement. This guy expected it to be something like a lost animal, a party of blazed teenagers, or something menial like that. But when he checked out the footage, he stopped dead in his tracks when he realised that this was no regular visitor.
Oh. Something there? Come on then. We're waiting. Oh, there's some. Yeah.
What the hell was that? It doesn't look to be the best quality, so we don't know what the figure actually could have been, but it looks to be a halfway mix between a humanoid and a stick figure.
Yeah, it's weird.
It seems to be looking around, investigating the area, being careful to stick to the trees. Maybe because it didn't want to be seen.
In October 2025, comedian and ghost hunter Noah Nafazin came into possession of a rather sinister object. Known to be possessed by truly evil spirits, this object was locked behind a glass case, never to be opened. But you can't just put a haunted object in your kitchen without facing some terrifying consequences, which Noah soon realised. Check out the footage he caught on his home surveillance cameras.
Why would you? I think every doll's haunted anyway, or possessed. Right, what's she gonna do? Oh, da da da! I mean, why? What possesses somebody to buy something like that in the first place? I would never. Oh, see? Oh, poopy cats. Poopy cats getting freaked out now as well. Poopy cats. Yeah.
Let's address the elephant in the room first.
That?
Obviously, this is not the original Annabelle doll. It is a replica of the one used in the Conjuring series adaptations, so there is not as much lore to dig into here, but the video itself is pretty spooky. The door of the glass case opens without anything moving to unlatch it. It just swings open. So it had to be unlocked already, meaning that whatever spirit could have latched onto the doll had already escaped into his house. And what was it that both him and his cat saw by the window? Cats are known to be sensitive to all things paranormal, so it must have seen something to unsettle it. What do you think happened here? Maybe creepy dolls should be left in museums rather than houses, right?
Definitely. Yep.
While eagerly awaiting the next batch of holiday pics from their fringe trip to Chile, this person was really hoping to soak in the vibe of the crisp, clean air through the screen, but as they scrolled through the stunning landscapes and smiling faces, they suddenly stopped dead in their tracks and started shivering. Why? Because one of those photos had them reaching for spare pants instead of their suitcase.
Probably the same, right? Hold on. Before he tells us, what can you see? Something in between. That's something. Nah, can't make it now.
If you can't see it, don't worry. It's pretty hard to spot, so we'll guide you to it. Trail your eyes to the left side of the photo, and then down in between the heads of the two women. Now let's give it a little zoom and, yup, there you go. Nightmare fuel.
That's creepy.
Some commenters are convinced that the creepy face in the photo isn't just an illusion. It looks way too detailed for that. Some say it's gotta be a ghost, or maybe even something more sinister like a demon. Sure, there's skeptics out here saying it's just pareidolia, but let's be real here.
No, it's no
When
pareidolia.
something looks this freaky, I think it's hard to chalk it up to just a camera trick, don't you think? The creepy thing, the family didn't even notice it until later. Whether it's just an optical illusion or a real spirit caught on camera, the fact is no one there had a clue who that person could even be.
You know that unsettling silence when the road ahead seems too quiet? That's exactly what this guy felt as he was driving down a lonely road one night. At first it was just him and the open road, until he spots something in the distance. It looks like a person, but as he gets closer, something's off. Really off.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh,
That's just a drunk man.
just cruisers,
Oh, it's
man.
another potato recorder. It's just drunk.
That's crazy shit. It's crawling at me like it's goddamn. What's up,
What's up, dude? Just a drunk guy. Yeah,
This
start
dude
driving.
isn't just standing or even walking. He's crawling.
Is he
And
smashed?
not in any way a person should. His limbs are twisted, bent in unnatural ways like it's got one clear goal: attack the person filming. And then, as he gets closer, we can hear it.
Just cruisers, man.
A deep, guttural growl. It's like something pulled straight from your worst
Yeah,
nightmare. He's got
definitely.
no choice but to act fast.
Some of these videos
You don't
are
want to
ridiculous,
wait
aren't they?
around to see what someone like that wants. Without hesitating, he slams on the gas, speeding away from whatever is coming for him.
Just a regular night out in Friday night out in Glasgow.
YouTuber Witch Doctor has been haunted by an unholy presence ever since he moved into his new home. Now, in this new spot, peaceful nights are a rare thing. A typical night for him, voices screeching through the walls, objects mysteriously falling, and, on the worst nights, waking up with strange marks on his body. He's been posting videos of his experiences on his channel for a while now, following the advice and tips from his viewers, but nothing has worked so far. On this particular night, he tries a ritual suggested by someone in the comments, and little did he know, it was about to make his life even more of a nightmare.
Of course, because you're
Here's a clip from that night.
Друзья, это просто какой-то кошмар.
Russian. Lady would say that's strings. I think she might be sleeping. But that can't be strings because there's no one about to pull it. Unless there's somebody over here, but how would you do? Oh, it'd be a remote control or something.
Господи, спаси меня, спаси, сохрани, Господи, Господи.
I've no idea, I'm just fucking ball it. Oh, that one's going as well now. For these videos, I'd love to know what ghosts' obsessions with opening and closing doors are. Think about it when you're, unless you're a kid, you're in a house, you don't stand by your door doing that all the time, do you? Maybe a kid would do that, but obviously an adult wouldn't stand there for hours unless they're mental.
Господи, пусть это прекратится.
What's that, Fortnite, do you know? That red thing? That piece of equipment to do paranormal stuff with. Oh, they're all dancing now. Oh, the cupboard doors are dancing.
Whatever he did during that ritual must have seriously pissed off the malevolent spirit. Shelves and other things in his kitchen started moving around like a scene straight out of a horror movie, right in front of his eyes. So, what went wrong? What could have triggered such a violent response? Well, it wasn't really about what went wrong with the ritual itself. It was all about who or what it was directed at. The ritual was supposed to banish ghosts or unsettled spirits, but the entity haunting his home was way more dangerous. Through a divination ritual, he later found out he was dealing with a powerful demon, Valak. Trying to play devil's advocate here.
Is that not the one that the nun? Is that not the nun from the Nun movie and Conjuring? I don't know.
But we think he might accidentally insulted the demon by using a ritual meant for ghosts. And from that point on, things only got worse. Check out what happened the next day.
Yeah, I know if the scene from Hilda. You talk about how wonder when we will start getting these in HD, etc. Some of them talked about things must be filmed on a Nokia. Exactly. Potato. Potato. Can't do that high voice. Because I'm so bitch. Looks like the Nokia, by the way. That's the phone my mum had for years. I see doors again. Always doors. Is something going to fly out? Or something I feel in the mirror? What's going to happen? Let's see what. Yeah, music. This is the slowest wait for it in my life. It's a jump scare. Yep. Oh my god. There, I'm not slowing this down. Right, something's going to jump. Something's going to jump. Oh. Honestly. All that. Hey, this heart's talking. Move that. No. Sorry, the heart at the right blocking something. So all the cupboard doors moving. I'm the something. To be fair, last seen someone doing their own version of the scene on TikTok. Oh my god. It's always doors though. Why are they always opening doors? Don't get it. Oh, gonna have to him in bed. Oh my god. He's acting.
Сука.
Go up there. What is this?
Сука.
It's okay.
Твою мать, у меня кровь.
What do you all say?
Твою мать.
I think this is Russia, isn't it?
Блять.
Oh god, I can't see any blood.
Твою мать, что это?
Ooh.
Сука, это реально кровь.
Right, there is. Is this Sorry Queen business? Was that it? The message stayed through.
Что за хуйня?
Imagine if it was just us five, like we were six.
Твою мать. Сука. Умри, умри, умри. Нам надо валить из этой квартиры.
That makes sense. But that's in English, obviously, and he sounds Russian.
After
maybe?
the word die mysteriously appeared in the mirror just outside his bedroom, he woke up to someone or something trying to strangle him. This shook him so much that he knew he had to act fast before the demon killed him, or worse. So, what did he do? You'll never guess.
Если ты здесь,
Oh, I knew it.
ты
I knew
можешь
it.
дать мне знак.
You got a fucking Ouija board. That's just going to make things 100 times worse.
Выйди на контакт с помощью доски Ouija.
Oh.
Начинается.
Right, explain that. Explain that then.
Напиши свое имя. Кто ты?
What's the last thing you want to do is get out people?
В.
Sorry, B.
А.
Bala.
Л. О.
Okay, but from the horror movies I've seen, you call a demon by its name, that takes away its power. So see what happens.
К. Ты Валок? Да.
Is that German or Russian?
Черт возьми. Это демон. Валок.
Walking in.
Что это значит, Валок? Он передвинул планшетку на прощай.
Right, yeah.
Clever, isn't he? Do you think he'll ever get rid of this demon now that he's messing around with the Ouija board?
No.
Or is this the start of a charming relationship? Let us know your thoughts.
No,
While hiking deep into the woods, this guy decided to take a quick break under a tree, nothing out of the ordinary, until he notices something strange about the trees nearby. Curious, and maybe a little too brave, he pulls out his phone and starts recording. This is the clip of what unsettled him.
I mean, there's a little wind. But, I mean, look at the rest of the tree. That's like a normal leaf blowing, right? Oh, those are kind of doing it too. Look at these. What is happening here? I mean, this may be lack of proper knowledge. Something.
Right, that's no scary.
That is the crazy.
It all started when in ways that make zero sense. Has this guy stumbled into a glitch in the Matrix? What do you make of these encounters? What would you have done? Share your thoughts and theories with 2017. The urban exploration crew Unknown Worlds is investigating a notoriously haunted industrial complex in Germany when something happens. Something that sends them sprinting for their lives in absolute terror. It all started when the crew found this lost place on Google Maps and went in completely blind. No clue about the dangers lurking inside. Down in the basement, things got weird. The air was thick with the foul smell of urine. Then, they saw something. That was the last moment of calm before all hell broke loose. Take a look at what was waiting for them in the darkness.
Light. Fucking hell. Oh my god. It wasn't a ghost, it was just a fucking...
As the crew moves down the corridor, watch the
up.
doorway on the right. A dude lunges from the darkness, knife in hand, directly at the lead investigator.
The ghosts and spirits and poltergeists, they're all scary, but people are fucking scarier.
We're seeing this through the camera of the man in the back as he turns and runs for his life. And as he flees, you can hear his friends call for help.
Awful. Hope he's alright.
Getting fainter and fainter until they're gone. Thankfully, he managed to get out of there. But what the crew would later discover is that the danger you can see is only half the story. Sometimes, the threat that you don't see is the one that will haunt you forever. On a completely different investigation, one of the explorers was filming alone in a foggy, abandoned German town in the middle of the night. He was completely oblivious to the fact he was being watched. It wasn't until weeks after, when a viewer left a comment, that he went back and found what was lurking in the darkness.
I need to
Of
read
the
that
story.
comment.
Sometimes, the threat that you don't see is the one that will haunt you forever. On a completely different investigation, one of the explorers was filming alone in a foggy, abandoned German town in the middle of the night. He was completely oblivious to the fact he was being watched.
So impatient.
It wasn't until weeks after, when a viewer
What was making the noise was significantly larger than I thought. When you left the building and swung the lamp to the right, you could clearly see two eyes on the right corner of the building, focused on you. Everything usually runs away with your noise and light, except for accused. Blah, blah, blah.
viewer left a comment that he went
mate.
back and found what was lurking
Doesn't
in
matter
the
if you're late.
darkness.
You are always welcome.
Links,
How are you?
rechts, Funkel, Funkel, Funkel und ich gehe weiter.
Well, you just missed me jumping out my skin because this guy was in a abandoned building or something, and then an actual person jumped out with a knife. It wasn't a ghost or anything. But yeah, I still jumped.
So. Ich gucke sogar nochmal zurück. Einfach nur aus Paranoia, ob mir irgendwas folgt. War aber nicht so. Und dann bin ich schon halt weitergelaufen. Ich habe mich ja immer wieder regelmäßig umgedreht. Das hat mir auf jeden Fall nichts unmittelbar.
After a viewer spotted the eyes weeks later, the explorer
And I'm happy
went
to
back
have you
and
here,
analysed
mate.
the footage. His chilling conclusion? It wasn't a reflection. It was a predator, most likely a wolf, or worse, silently stalking him in the fog while he was hiding inside. He spent 5 minutes in that building, thinking he was alone, with no idea that something was waiting for him just outside the door. It makes you
always a
wonder,
chance of animals.
in a place like that, what else is watching from the darkness?
Let me rewind this back a wee bit so you
Something
can...
about these forests that sign.
Right, ready? Yeah, catch it. That's where I crap myself. Oh,
The doors to be slamming.
Und dann bin ich schon halt weiter.
Worse, silently stalking him in the fog. Over at Devil's Gram on TikTok, it's just his regular
Devil's
life.
Gram.
Except he isn't holding Gatsby-like events in his home every week. Something sinister seems to be doing it for him.
سلام علیکم مرګرو دا زو چرته تلیو مکنه او دا دې راله تاسو ګورئ ها کور ته رالم کور یې راله په بله واړو یا الله خیر مرګرو زما د دې ویډیو مطلب دا دی که نه چې تاسو ماته نمبر راځین کې کو څوک مولا راته معلومي سب خو مولا راته معلومي ماته نمبر راځین کې یو مولا سره مې رابطه وکړه تاسو نمبر راځین کړو او چې هغه مې راوستو هغه د هر څه تو کتل کنه هغه وی بل څوک ولا راولا نو زه ول څوک راولا نه یار کو تاسو څوک معلومي نو ماته په کمنټس کې نمبر راولېږئ صحیح ده مرګرو زماره دی ویډیو دا مطلب دی چې زموږ د کور نه را پیریان لاړ شي یا الله خیر مرګرو روزانه زموږ د کمرې را راورانه کړې ده یا الله خیر یا الله خیر یا الله خیر یا الله خیر استغفر الله الله اکبر یا الله خیر یا الله خیر وګوره مرګرو ها یا الله خیر 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 وګوره مرګرو ها یا الله خیر استغفر الله الله اکبر.
After suspecting that whatever it was must have moved into the room at the end, he made another video checking it out specifically, only to be left running for his spare pants when his nightmares came true.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi gore rana auras da rana auras gore ha rana auras da gore ha humni da margaro rana auras da ha parana auras da ali ha da gore ha la ilaha illallah muhammadur rasulullah.
The activity soon spread throughout his entire home, causing the whole place to resemble some kind of abstract horror film.
Assalamu alaikum margaro da ba kitchen ki nasu makana au bare Allah gaste de khata su gore ya Allah khair astaghfirullah Allahu akbar ya Allah khair ya Allah khair ya Allah khair gore khamar garo ya Allah khair.
Think this is all fake.
Tas to movie jum gore ko ke periyan de khuda wale di da wase de gore kha purse se ra bar kle ha ya Allah khair ya Allah khair ya Allah khair astaghfirullah.
This has got AI or CGI or something. There's no way.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس
إله الناس
من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. يا الله خير سوقي لك سوقي يا الله خير يا الله خير يا الله خير غوريها يا الله خير سوقي لك يا الله خير يا الله خير استغفر الله الله أكبر يا الله خير سوقي لك يا الله خير يا الله خير.
How the hell is this happening? Unless he has an entire team of special effects workers behind the scenes, moving everything so aggressively seems impossible. The force causing all of this was so strong, in fact, that it broke some of his property.
مرګرو بس زموږ دا کور به هی پیریانو په قبضه کې اغستې لري ته کټ تو ګوره دا کټه بیګا باد کړی دی پوه شولې تاسو کو یقین درازي کنه دا حقیقت کمپلیټ چې تاسو یې دا کلیک کې تاسو زموږ د کور غونډي ویډیو کارو پته ولګي چې بده کور کې پیریا شته ګوره او تاسو غپ لګوي زه خو دې غپ لګوي بل نه لایک د پالیس برا کوي خو بازار غپ لګوي.
Do you have any ideas how this could be taking place?
No.
He could be making an amateur film, and these videos are publicity that he's pretending are real. But why do they feel so real? He sounds so genuinely scared. And why would he break his own stuff?
No idea.
A man is getting ready to play his Xbox on a Tuesday afternoon when he captures something on his phone that leaves him utterly terrified. He and his wife have recently moved into their new house and have been experiencing strange things, unexplainable noises, and a constant, uneasy feeling they could never prove. On this day, his wife is upstairs while he's settling in to play some games. While he sees the sudden, unnatural movement out of the corner of his eye. This time, he's fast enough to grab his phone. You won't believe what he managed to capture. Take a look.
Wait, say it again. Prove that you're here. Why do you keep turning off the TV? Ooh. Hey, hon. Come here. Look.
No, I can't deal with that energy.
I don't think it's just down here. Oh. Look at that. This is the most active during the day that I've... Oh, there goes the Xbox too.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not liking this.
Mike, we're trying to work out if you're Martin, if you're our friend Martin. Yes or no? You don't have to answer.
Oh wow, wait. I swear I can see. Ooh,
Oh my god. What was that?
I'm
That
not
was
liking
strange.
that. Hun, let's go to dinner or
I
something
think that was
for a
real
while.
though, mate.
Time to go.
According to the guy in the video, the spirit was
this is
turning
all
off his
fake?
television and
All of these
consoles
think
as
this is all
almost a
fake?
daily
Or
thing,
do you think some of them could
but
be
that the
real?
rocking chair and the ghostly figure approaching through the TV screen reflection was the strongest the activity had been up to that point. One thing paranormal buffs will tell you is that the reflections
there's a
are a
reflection
one-way
there.
portal into the spirit realm.
Yeah, that's weird.
This idea isn't new. It's a belief that goes back centuries. Ancient cultures view reflective surfaces like mirrors or pools of water with suspicion, believing they could trap a part of the soul or act as a doorway to another world.
So apparently, you're not supposed to have a mirror facing each other, because that's portal. Give me a lot of crap, but who knows?
Victorian specialists took it a step further with a technique called scrying, using black mirrors to actively communicate with the dead. Modern investigators still use this theory, setting up cameras focused on reflections, believing these surfaces act like a screen where spirits can easily make themselves visible.
Ooh, stop it.
That was weird.
But what
wasn't
really
CGI or
happened
something?
here?
Yeah,
Is he
that was
pulling the
weird.
wool over our eyes? Or, as those Victorian spiritualists believed, did he accidentally record a glimpse of something crossing over through that reflective portal? It's a chilling thought. The next time you're in a dark room and your TV is off, you might not be the only one staring into the screen. What do you think was looking back at him from the other side? Let us know in the comments.
I'm not liking
Hello
that.
from the outside.
Number 4. The Horrors of Pendle Hill. The team behind My Haunted Project set out on a mission to find the lost souls in the Pendle district.
They're not like the Pendle Witches or something from Pendle Hill.
Pendle Hill in East Lancashire has an infamous reputation in the UK for being the home of a witch coven in the 17th century. They headed to what they suspected was the old location of the coven and set up their cameras in the old farmhouse to see if they could capture some of the lost souls on video, which is how they caught this.
See. The mirror. Pointed to the mirror. What?
The wardrobe just moved.
What happened there?
Guys, the wardrobe just moved.
What did it?
The wardrobe just moved.
They
in
told
the
me
room
look
I
what's
was
there.
at.
This wardrobe is a heavy
just
wooden
point from
affair,
there to there.
and according to the investigators, whenever they opened it, it would make a loud noise, hence the chair in front of the door. So how did it jolt open by itself? That isn't the creepiest thing they were able to catch while staying in the farmhouse though. One night while the group slept, they caught this on camera.
What the fuck was that? What was that? That was screaming.
The scream could well have been someone drunkenly passing by or an animal of sorts, but the group have said that after listening to it countless times, it sounds human.
Yeah.
The area is decked out with CCTV cameras and nobody was caught on them. So what could the sound have been? Why is all of this happening in Pendle Hill anyway? According to old legends, in the hill surrounding area, it was said that many local people and cattle mysteriously and painfully took their last breaths when pagans Elizabeth Southerns and her granddaughter Elizon Device moved to Malkin Tower farmland on the peak of Pendle Hill in 1612. Many believed the pair to be dangerously powerful, and rumours of witchcraft and devil worship began to spread as their coven expanded to include 8 other practicing pagans. After the locals and their cattle started dropping like flies after run-ins with the suspected witches, The entire coven was arrested and brought down and tried as witches in Lancaster. 10 of the 12 were found guilty and executed. One passed over during the trials and only one was found not guilty. The vengeful witches' spirits are said to still roam the landscape, with local people refusing to even speak about the trials for fear of who or what may hear them. Many believe that all of those accused were innocent, and they wreak havoc on the area and attempt to get their revenge on those who accused and trialed them. Do you know anything else about the 12 witches of Pendle Hill? Let us know down below.
We're not.
This guy is extremely proud of his haunted doll collection. So whenever he got the chance, he would show them off on TikTok. But through doing this, his viewers were able to pick something absolutely petrifying out from the footage he shared.
One thing. That one's going to... Oh, it's moving. It's moving. That middle one is moving. I mean, each to their own, but why would you buy one of them?
After he clocked this doll moving, he moved her into his room so he could keep a better eye on her, which was when he realized just how sinister she really was.
Thanks for the hearts.
But then his other dolls started moving as well.
They're all coming alive. And then what? Anybody know what that says?
These videos picked up so much traction that the owner...
There's no slept-in days. There's no slept-in days fortnight. Oh.
was actually invited onto a television program to tell his story, but as he did so, the wrath of his dolls followed him.
Tanya, buat apa tisu wong kamu tisu ada kata aku. Loh, siapa minta tisu? Enggak, aku enggak minta tisu gitu. Loh, tadi yang ke kamar minta tisu.
I mean, look at the state of that thing. Why would you have that in your house? Oh, there's a great shop. Have you been to the Barras lately? I haven't even seen. Yeah, is that a pumpkin? There's a great shop in the Barras. It sells a lot of creepy stuff. Me and Lady were there a couple of weeks ago. It's quite good.
Kamu kan? Enggak, aku di kamar di sini.
Ooh. That one's alright. That.
Apa tuh? Gerak bonekanya.
Get the kids there fortnight. It's a really good day out. The weekend. It's like a wee shop inside where all the stalls are. Yeah, I love creepy and Halloween, but that would creep me out seeing it around the house. Yeah, definitely. Right, Mike. No chance. No chance. I like creepy stuff as well, but creepy then. I was like, hell no.
Now, this moment on the TV show is a proper showstopper, and the context is everything. As Harun is telling the host about the mischievous antics of one specific doll, Bella, a book suddenly topples over. And get this, the title of the book, Hilain Dalam Dekpan Sumeru, translates to Lost in the Embrace of Sumeru. It's a famous horror novel about hikers having terrifying paranormal encounters on the haunted Mount Sumeru. The irony is just delicious. But watch the doll's arm closely. You can see it move, seemingly pushing the book right off the table, and the timing is impeccable. This happens at the exact moment Haran is describing Bella's history of pranks. It's as if the spirit attached to her heard her name and decided to give a live demonstration. This takes it beyond a simple poltergeist bump. This is what paranormal investigators would classify as a targeted, intelligent interaction. Would you agree? Let us know.
I wouldn't have them in the house, no chance. No chance.
While hosting a family gathering, this woman couldn't shake off an eerie feeling. She thought she was just freaking herself out, so she decided to record a video and try to get back into the swing of the party. At first, she noticed nothing but the booming laughter and flowing drinks. But when she watched the footage back, she realized that someone or something else was in attendance.
Palito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente... usted le va a tomar la foto.
Right, here we go.
Now, you might be sat there screaming, it's just a kid running past the camera. And at first glance, that's absolutely what happened. But when you look a little closer and slow the footage down, the video becomes much more sinister. When the child's head is in shot, it's transparent, which could be a result of the video quality and the speed in which they were moving. But something about the way you can just see straight through sends a shiver down your spine. That's not even the weirdest thing though, because the kid doesn't just run in front of the camera. They appear to run straight through the counter you can see in the corner.
There's no space.
Watching the rest of the woman's video, she pans the camera around to that area of the kitchen, showing that the table and chair setup is pressed up against the very counter we saw the kid run through. So there's no way a child could have come from there unless they were the size of a stick figure. And the creepiest thing of all, there were no children in the house during the party.
Usted le va a tomar la foto.
This woman was just trying to get on with her shift, and after getting back from some errands, the paperwork she had back at the office was calling her name. She already felt as though something was a little off, because the normally bustling shop and office environments were dead still, with nobody else to be seen, bar the cat. But regardless, she attempted to get on with her work, until all hell began to break loose. Take a look.
No kids. What's happening with this one? What's that? Oh. What's that noise though? Gaming machine? On here. Still sat there. This looks like, is it manga? A manga gaming
She decided that she wasn't getting paid enough to deal with that. So
No.
stepped outside to call the manager and tell them about the issue. But they seemed to be in complete denial.
I thought it was a blind guy. I thought it was a blind guy, but it wasn't him.
Telling the woman that it was probably
blind
just
guy.
rats. Unless rats have figured out the power of invisibility, that can't be right. After some back and forth, the woman seemed to make up her mind, go back inside the shop, get her stuff, and get herself the hell out of there.
Yep.
But nothing ever goes that smoothly, does it? Because this poltergeist decided it was time to really get her involved.
What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen? Ah! Christ.
The footage isn't quite clear enough to make out exactly what spooked her.
Pulled her hair.
But you can hear some sort of commotion and see an orb-like object flying towards her as she screams.
Oh, right, okay.
The video cuts out after that, so we can only theorize about what happened to the woman. Was this a sloppy poltergeist attempt at possession? Did the woman even end up getting back out of the door? What do you think? Let us know.
She's still there.
Reddit user LostLin19, a security guard in a hotel known for its spooky rumors, shared the following scary video on r/ghosts.
r/ghosts? You want to get dragged or something? Oh, right, okay, it's just fine.
Subtle but creepy, but let's analyze it from both the paranormal believer and skeptic perspectives. Let's start with a paranormal point of view. So, she walks in, spots a ghostly figure near the door, and freaks out a little when the plant falls, seemingly by itself. But her fight or flight response only kicks in when someone or something touches her hair.
Oh my God.
Pretty straightforward, right? Although there are a few elements to this clip making us lean more towards a skeptical point of view. First, when she looks up, it looks like she nods her head as if she's giving someone a signal, perhaps to pull a string on that plant. Then, the shadow fades in and out, which not only looks like CGI, but it's also something incredibly easy to do using editing software, just like this shadow weirdo here, and this one here. But wait, there's more. You know how her hair looks like it's being blown from behind, perhaps by a leaf blower? Well, how could that be possible? Surely we would hear it, the sound of the leaf blower, right? It turns out they removed the audio on that part, but couldn't remove it all. You can hear a bit here.
Okay.
So, mystery solved. Let us know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah,
if nothing else convinces you to chuck that Ouija board down the drain, this scary video probably will. Back when he was a child.
I hope we don't deal with Ouija boards. Don't deal with Ouija boards.
Brandon Castonin was laying in bed during a Halloween party his parents held. Obviously, the night wasn't complete without some drunken communication with the spirits, so the adults decided to conduct a Ouija session late at night. There was one problem though. They never closed the session. To close it, you need to move the planchetta to say goodbye. But it was cast aside instead while the party continued. Since that night, Brandon's father believes he opened a portal for something to latch onto him. But it looks like he wasn't the only one caught up in the mess. Brandon moved into his own house decades later, finally ready to live a life without fear. But it seems like something followed him. After multiple attempts to catch the activity on camera, he managed to record this.
Hey, why are you doing that? What are you doing that? Did anything happen? Jump scare. Oh, what was that? Who was that even? Nobody there. Nobody there. Oh, what was that?
Bet you missed it, didn't you? Look closely at the bottom right corner of the screen.
That's what happens.
Someone or something is hiding behind the wall.
Pretty sure in this video they said that this guy waited 20 years and then stuff started. Hope you're okay.
But when he goes to investigate, there's nobody there and nowhere for anyone to hide. The ghastly white complexion, and what looks like long black hair is enough to send anyone running for their spare brown pants. Do you think his father's drunken mistake followed him into his new home?
Possibly.
Or is this a clever bit of acting and editing? Let us know what you think in the comments.
The camera reveals what had other drivers so spooked that many online believe.
Okay, well that's that video. And the next one is also the same people, Goose Pimples and Sleep is cancelled. So I will do that when I come back from the toilet. Okay, so I'll be back in a wee minute, okay? Right, that's me back. Thanks for waiting. Hold on. Right, so do you want me to continue with just like this one? It's just all random clips, or do you want me to watch something else? as in, you know, an investigation with somebody. Yeah, lady, spare brown pants because he crapped himself. Mike. Well, I'll continue with this one, the Paranormal Archive. Spooky short, as in like a short movie. Short film. I used to say film. Here is short horror films. Okay. See what this comes up with. Okay. Cosplayer for now. Double, that's only 5 minutes. 7 minutes. I retired this week, so I can watch anything you like. Brilliant. Well, congratulations. I was forced to retire 5 weeks ago. Not by choice. Right. Well, Heirlooms, horror short film. Right, we'll watch this one, see if this is any good then.
Hi. Hey, hi. Kylie. Thank you. You're 5? 6. Oh, wow. Time flies. Let me help you with your stuff.
It's okay. Just leave it. Is Dad awake?
Yeah, he should be. Did you get in touch with Melinda?
No, heard nothing back, as usual.
Good on you, mate. I'm happy for you.
You just miss the nurse. She's nice and really attentive to Dad.
Does he hear or understand?
Sometimes, maybe. It looks like he does. I'm not sure.
Hey, Dad. We've come to visit. I brought Jen and Kylie. You remember Kylie, right? He remembers you, Kylie. Do you want to hold his hand?
Oh.
It's okay, Kylie.
Kylie, you hungry? You want some snacks?
Yeah.
Okay, come with me. I know your dad said less sugar, but there's cookies, chocolate, and jelly.
Sugar.
What's with all this scary stuff?
Oh, yeah, you know, I don't like them either. But your grandpa and grandma kept them because they're heirlooms.
What's an heirloom?
Oh, it's something that gets passed down. So it goes from family member to family member.
Even if they don't want it?
You only have one family. So it's hard to get rid of, family stuff. But I want to get rid of them after Papa passes.
Get rid of what?
Just all the heirlooms. Kylie thinks they're, scary.
Just decorations. Ugly and a little weird, maybe, but nothing to be scared of.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nothing, Kylie.
I don't know. It's a weird house, It's probably really tough seeing your grandpa like that. I mean, I personally don't see the harm in letting her sleep with us for like a night.
I don't think she needs to be coddled, right?
Yeah.
Have you? I just thought. Thank you.
Thank you. It's crazy that Ida kept, like, all of these drawings from when you guys were kids.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Hey, have you ever seen this note? Adam?
What?
What is this? Ida, do not come down hallway. Don't open door. From Melinda.
Sounds like they're playing some sort of game.
Sort of feels like a warning.
Melinda was probably just having one of her freakouts.
Yes. Well, that's a granddad, isn't it? Well, that's not creepy. Yeah. I knew it. Oh. Fuck off. Go and have a mouth there.
Hey, did Kylie come in here last night?
I don't think so.
Kylie?
Sweetie, what's the matter? No, what happened? It's okay.
Hey,
Hey.
what's wrong?
Oh, we're okay. She just had a little accident.
I thought we got past that, Kylie, huh?
Adam, it's okay. Do you want to tell us what happened?
Couldn't move. Papa walked in.
I think you just had a nightmare, Kylie.
I didn't.
Well, Papa can't move.
He can.
He's
He had a
very sick.
centipede.
Oh, did Ida tell you one of her scary stories?
Okay, Adam, just take it down.
It's not a story. It happened.
Kylie, it's okay, but you just wet the bed.
You had a nightmare.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's okay, sweetie. Come with me.
We don't make up excuses. We don't make up stories, okay?
I'm not lying.
Kylie, you just wet the bed. It's not that big of a deal. Jen,
Adam, that's enough.
Jen, I'm just.
I know, that's enough. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Come here. Get you in the bath, okay?
Is she okay?
I think you could have handled that better. Look, I know that dealing with Melinda was really difficult for you and your whole family. But don't project that onto Kylie. Ever. Okay? I'm gonna check on her.
We get that that bad. Not a father, so I wouldn't know. She's a bit mental.
What are you doing?
I was, no,
I don't know what the fuck you are doing, but I do not want you enabling Kylie like you did Melinda. Dad is dying, okay? Can you just act like an adult?
do you really not remember, Adam? You had the same dreams, too.
What the hell? Watch yourself.
Oh.
I'm not letting it out.
Adam?
Here? Okay. Well, that was that. What now? Skinwalker? So it's an award-winning one. I'll give this a go. Summary. Following the discovery of gruesome animal killings in the forest, a tense confrontation unfolds between two people. Accusations fly as they suspect a supernatural force is hunting them. Suspicion turns toward a mysterious companion in this intense horror short. Excuse me. Okay, let's go for it. Pacific Skinwalker Ranch, maybe.
Arthur! Arthur!
Oh.
Oh my God, Mary! Oh my God. What the fuck happened?
Oh, Christ. Well, that's what happened. What? Intro.
Will you cut it out? I'm really sorry, brother. It's the only way I could find out for sure. I knew you'd try to stop me. I knew it was gonna get messy. Now you and your girl are gonna wait right here. until we figure out what the fuck is happening.
Sounds interesting, mate. Did you enjoy it? Enjoy doing that?
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You scream, and I'll put a fucking bullet in your chest. You understand? Fuck you, you crazy bastard! I am not dying tonight, so shut up! Point that gun at me, brother? Better fucking mean it. You gonna explain yourself? I saw the bodies, Jason. I found them. They weren't right. What the hell are you talking about? I've seen animal killings before. Bears, cougars, all of it. It ain't pretty. But this was something different.
And else. Let's catch up.
All of them were dead? And you think I did it? What the hell did you drink last night? You can't think I kidnapped all them people.
I know you didn't, brother.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Her?
I'll be able for something.
I'm almost sure.
We're hunting an animal. An animal, Arthur! Don't look at her, look at me.
You don't hunt these things.
What things? What things?
You gotta let them hunt you. I had my suspicions about her, so I allowed her to tag along.
She wanted to help, you idiot! She wanted to be with me.
Yeah, I see how she's got you, Jason. She's been hunting us.
Wait, stop! You're right, okay? I have fallen for her. But trust me, I know her. This isn't you. You wouldn't do this. Please. I've known you my whole life, Arthur. You're a good man. Please. I want to marry her one day.
I'm gonna make this fast for you.
I'm going. It's like double your size.
Get off me! Come here.
Amazing.
Where is she?
Mary! Mary!
You see? I told you.
You fucking killed her!
She was a damn skinwalker!
Jason!
Mary?
Wait.
is that?
I'm sorry! No!
Would be intensely scary.
Jason. It's me. It's me. Jason.
Jason. It's me. It's always been me.
I'm making that, but that was rubbish. I need some truly scary. Scary, but jump scares. Try jump scares. Oh no. Okay, we'll try some jump scares, okay? Another one.
Archie!
No, oh no. Never seen this one before, but it's still.
Archie!
What?
Here, boy!
What? I'm so tense.
Where is that dog?
No.
Invisible fence my ass.
Here we go.
Archie?
No, 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 no.
He's been digging this hole under the deck.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna do it again. This is for you, by the way. Oh my god. What? Archie?
Archie!
Stop it. Bad boy. Oh, Christ. No. Right. Right. Gonna happen. Gonna happen. Oh, right, okay. See you. See you. Right.
When I came out here this morning,
Watch
I
again.
saw this. A bird nest fell. I haven't seen any eggs or anything. I don't know if the wind blew it down or maybe another bird.
She's going to come out
Another
in a second.
one?
Where is he? Where is he?
What the hell?
Where is he? He's going to come in. Where is he? Oh my god. Right now.
Hello?
Going to come up right now. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I know. No. Oh, fucking knew it. Oh my god. I'm 52. If I have a heart attack, I'm blaming you, mate. Ah! Another. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Right, I've had enough of Archie. I'm glad, mate. No. Nice. Gonna go to the left. Oh my god. Go away. That was like Trump. No. Go away. Go away. And it's going to come right back in. No.
God damn it! That's the only way to get out!
No. God. Nice for you. Why has everyone got nipple ceiling lamps? Breast ceiling lamps? Right, where is it? Oh, fucking hell. Well, yeah, give us behind the scenes. Now it's going to pop up again, isn't it? Right. So happy for you, mate.
There was this giant black dog.
Oh my god, I'm so jumpy. So jumpy. I'm going to need brown trousers in a minute as well. Oh. Oh, I missed that one.
Hey, do you know where the elf on the shelf is?
Oh god, everything.
I could have sworn it was in its box before you guys left.
This guy's a nightmare.
I can't find the damn thing anywhere.
Fiddles are good, but
I heard Ella talking to Santa at her window the other night about it, and I wanted to do something to surprise her. So give me a call before you guys come back from dinner. And I will keep you posted if I find or lost. No! Santa!
Santa?
What? Also...
I don't like these. Every little camera move.
What the hell?
No.
Are you screwing with me?
Oh no. Every time he turns the bloody camera.
You guys back already?
Oh.
What the was that?
I know it. Bad acting, but oh. Pull off. Oh my gosh.
Archie!
Well, didn't get me. I'm too manly. Oh, Archie has to go now.
Archie!
No, never mind. Bloody Archie.
Here, boy!
Oh. No.
Archie!
Yeah, that bloody rain or snow isn't helping. Oh. Oh. Oh.
God
Where is
damn
he?
it!
Where is he?
Archie!
No. Oh. Oh my god. Right, it's 10 o'clock at night. I shouldn't be screaming like this. Archie needs to fuck off. Archie needs to go away now. Be a good boy, Be a good boy, Archie.
Archie!
Be a good boy, Archie. Oh, I knew it. Archie, you bad boy. Got your bed. Oh. It's going to be right there now. It's going to be right there now. Right, okay. And then it's going to erase off the screen. It's going to go... Ugh. I'm so glad you're enjoying this, mate. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. What you saying? At least you're not cursing when you jump, like. Very good. So you will have had some involvement in Disney. Never mind Disney. I'm having a heart attack here, Fortnite.
Please leave me alone.
Oh, no. What the hell?
What is this?
Oh. Ah, that was alright. That was okay. Can also see you when you're sleeping. Oh, no. 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 Oh my god. Oh. That was a wee bit too slow, so I was okay. No, there better not be more to come. Right, that's all I'm doing at that one. Kind of woke me up, but no, that's all I'm doing. Right, so what next? I'm not doing any more jump scares. That was bloody unbearable. Fun. No. Right. What's his name? Slap Tam. Try some of his. Six days ago. 40 minutes. We'll do some Slap Tam. Like him. Aye, why not? My show. You are one. I hated those jump scares, but it was quite funny. Must admit.
Oh hell! What the? Not me.
That's the
one
sound of
last night. So we'll put another one.
on the curb across daylight, showing Wave was pressing the same button on the dial.
I'm telling you.
My sister promised she'd haunt me in the most annoying ways if she ever has. Wow.
Oh my god.
We covered this one a few months ago. Broomin and Bloomin's sister Janet had passed away in an accident, and the microwave in her kitchen had started behaving strangely, beeping on its own, lighting up, refusing to settle. Broomin believed it was Janet trying to make contact.
Oh my god. Dude. I'm telling you, it's Jeanette.
Then, not long ago, she posted an update.
Here we go. And it'll just keep coming.
The microwave was pressing the same button on the dial over and over, the number 7, Janet's favourite number. Broomin encouraged it to keep going, and the dial filled with 7s.
Jeanette Elizabeth, push the number 7 again, damn it.
Definitely did. Fortnite.
She'd been carrying something else from Janet for a while. Before Janet died, she'd told Broomin that if anything ever happened to her, she'd want her laptop and phone wiped clean before her dad got them back. Broomin had tried, but she couldn't get into either device. Janet's birthday, her social security number, her cat's birthday, Broomin's own daughter's birthday, none of them worked.
I tried everything. I tried her birthday, I tried her social security number, I tried my birthday, tried my daughter's birthday, I tried her cat's birthday. Like, I tried everything to log into her phone, and I could not get into her phone.
5 months after Janet's death, Bruman's microwave started acting up. She assumed it was broken, checked it, found nothing wrong, but the 7 kept coming back to the dial. Then one night, looking at it, she realized what she hadn't tried. Janet's PIN was 6 digits. Bruman opened the phone and typed 7 6 times.
I put the number 7 6 times in her phone, and her phone opened up. I'll never forget that night that it happened.
The phone unlocked, and the moment it did, the microwave erupted. Beeps stacked on beeps. Bruman says she looked at the microwave and laughed. Janet had known the whole time, and she'd waited until then to say so.
Because the moment...
Exactly. What's the point of that, Mikey? What's the point of that?
that happened, the microwave just started beep, 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 beep. Like, I mean, going off. And I remember looking at the microwave and being like, you...
Nice.
And that's how I found out that it was my sister coming through the microwave trying to tell me her PIN for her cell phone.
That was Yule 2024, and the microwave has been quiet ever since. Bruman says this year has been the hardest because the absence of the noise feels like losing Janet a second time. She still smells her sister's perfume around the house, and she still feels her in the small things. But the microwave that wouldn't stop talking has finally said what it needed to say.
It'll just keep on coming. Jeanette Elizabeth, push the number 7 again, damn it.
Joe set up a camera in his basement to find what he was sure was a raccoon. He'd been here.
I'm just wondering what she doesn't want her dad to see on her phone.
Hearing it for days, scratching, banging, the kind of noises a trapped animal would make. He and the friend who filmed this scary video don't believe in ghosts. They'd tried to find them as kids and given up. By their 20s, the conclusion was settled. This is what was on the camera when Joe came back down to check the footage.
This video right here, this is bananas, and it is the most important evidence to poltergeist, I believe, in history when it comes to actual footage.
The first thing the camera caught was a box falling off a shelf.
Okay, box falls. Ain't nothing big. And I don't know what it's on, but it falls, okay? It ain't a big deal, right? It looked like there's a little tension going on that box. Look at that. You see that? How it's tilting? It just snapped into place like that. Watch, it gets worse.
Oh, no, okay. A box.
You tell me how a box moves like that. It's impossible to make a box move like that.
Then 4 items on the table behind it started shifting at the same time.
Watch all this stuff on the table. How many items just moved at once?
Yeah, that's
1, 2, 3, like 4 items on the table moves at once. Do they all go in on itself? Bro, they all kind of went in on itself.
Then everything on the table flies off in a single moment.
Did you see that? Everything flew off the table.
Could have been a cut though.
It happened so fast, but you can see it. You can see, like, this is obviously not there no more. It is not there no more.
Joe was halfway down the stairs when he felt something was wrong. He'd come down to grab the camera and review what it had caught. He didn't know yet that the camera was still recording, and that the most violent moment of the entire night was happening at the same time as his arrival. He heard the crash behind him and ran for his life, back upstairs. His friend has been showing the footage ever since, calling it the most important piece of poltergeist evidence on the internet. 4 years ago, he wouldn't have believed himself.
We never expect there.
Yeah, I was thinking that a wee bit myself because bottle in the middle kind of turned and then it fitted into the shadow behind it.
To be ghosts, and then this happens. Insane, bud. Crazy work.
Right again.
Anyways, I'm just
hold
getting.
on.
It is not there no more.
Joe was halfway down the stairs when he felt something was wrong. He'd come down to grab the camera and review what it had caught. He didn't know yet that the camera was still recording, and that the most violent moment of the entire night was happening at the same time as his arrival. He heard the crash behind him and ran for his life, back upstairs. His friend has been showing the footage ever since, calling it.
It's like, that could be a shadow of that. Then whatever that's a ball, that's obviously in that shadow. I don't know.
The most important piece of poltergeist evidence on the internet.
No,
4
it
years
moves,
ago,
though.
he wouldn't have believed himself.
Who knows?
You never expect.
Ground.
3-year-old girl who didn't make her, as Dave knows, he's the only person in the building.
Nobody in this unit. I'm the only one besides the owner with the key. The owner lives all the way in New York. I'm in Oakland, California.
But the unit had a fire a few years ago, and the room Dave is working in belonged to a 3-year-old girl who didn't make it out.
Oh my god.
This was a little girl's
No.
room.
That's
This was her
heartbreaking.
room. And I'm like lost for words right now. I'm sorry, but catch my breath. I'm getting chills. Hair standing up on my arms.
Then Dave sees what's on the floor of the room.
The girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old.
Oh.
Look at what the on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint. Going into the wall.
Small footprints, child-sized, walking in a straight line toward the wall where her bed used to be.
An adult-sized
Strange.
footprint. Going into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here.
He's been hearing things in the closet, small laughter he'd assumed was coming from outside, and something brushing against his ear.
And I've been here, and little kids laughing. I just thought it was coming from outside, but it's like a little. And I felt something go like this to my ear. Yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet, and right here. But this really baffled me.
Then his microphone picks
Kinda
up
strange.
something it shouldn't have.
Even if it's haunted, you know. But yeah. No. But yeah.
It sounds like someone saying hi.
Yeah. No.
That's a woman, no. It's not a wee baby, it's not a wee child, it's not a wee girl.
Dave doesn't run. He stands in the room, looks at the footprints, and tells her he means no harm. He calls himself Uncle Dave and says he's just fixing up her room for her.
We got paranormal activity. Look at these little feet. Look at these little cute little feet. If you're in here, ghosts, I mean no harm. I'm Uncle Dave. You call me Uncle Dave. Just fixing up your room for you.
Skeptics could argue the footprints came from his own shoes at a different angle, that the audio is a glitch, that the empty complex isn't really empty. But Dave isn't looking for skeptics. He's looking for a 3-year-old girl who was in this room before he was, and who he says is still in this room with him.
But man,
possible.
I work in every environment, even if it's haunted. You know. But yeah. No. But
That's a grown woman.
Yeah.
That's a grown woman saying hi.
There's a prison 60 miles off the Pacific coast of Mexico. On an island the Mexican Navy still patrols for sharks. The inmates were allowed 15 minutes of sunlight a day. The prison's been closed for over a decade. A photo from inside it just turned up on Reddit, and there's something in one of the cells that shouldn't be. The island is called Islas Marias, but the locals call it the Mexican Alcatraz, the Tomb of the Pacific. They also call it the Walls of Water, because the ocean is the wall, and the sharks in it are the guards.
Imagine that.
In 2010, the Mexican government built a maximum security wing on the island called Laguna del Toro, for the kind of criminals who couldn't be held on the mainland. The wing only operated for a few years. In 2013, a riot tore through it, fueled by lack of water, rotting food, and abuse by guards, and a correctional officer was killed. Laguna del Toro was abandoned in the aftermath.
Good.
In 2023, a Mexican tourist toured the closed prison as part of a public excursion, took photos along the way, and didn't look at them again for almost a year. Going back through the album, they noticed something in one of the frames.
Make it out. See something, but I don't know what it is.
In a barred cell on the right side of the corridor,
Oh, it's a
behind
face
grates
with
that
a
haven't
hand.
held anyone in over a
See that?
decade, a face is looking through the bars. The photo was posted to Reddit's paranormal forum, asking what other users thought it could be. The OP said it looked like it was smiling, but not in a kind way. Skeptics could argue it's pareidolia, a trick of light, peeling paint, catching the camera at the wrong angle. But the prison was empty when the photo was taken. Whoever was inside the bars was inside them long before the tourist got there.
It does look like a face though. It looks as if like that.
The staff who close up York Dungeon at night have been saying for years that something walks behind them on their rounds. Last month, the CCTV finally caught it doing something.
Guys. Oh, my bad.
York is regularly cited as the most haunted city in Europe. The York Dungeon, a tourist attraction on Clifford Street, has spent 40 years walking visitors through 2,000 years of the city's darkest history, the Viking invasions, the Black Death, the witch trials, Guy Fawkes, the highwayman Dick Turpin. The building sits in the middle of all of it. A few weeks ago, a CCTV camera in the gift shop captured something happening on a shelf in the middle of the night. The shop was empty, the doors were locked, and no staff member was present.
It's no wonder with all that history.
Exactly a week later, it happened again. Same shelf, same camera, same time of night. ITV Calendar covered the story, and the dungeon's owners called in a team of paranormal investigators to spend a night in the building. Some commenters suggested vibrations from the slushy machine, structural settling, even rats behind the shelves. The York Dungeon sits near the River Ouse and has flooded multiple times. Building movement isn't unusual. But rats don't throw cups in patterns, vibrations don't repeat exactly a week apart, and the staff who close up at night had been complaining about footsteps behind them for years before anything ended up on camera.
Strange. You work in a haunted pub?
Don't move. Don't move. Okay, just hold. You can hold it.
A clip went viral last month claiming to show a Qigong grandmaster scalding a patient across the room using nothing but emitted energy. The caption promises the same technique can cure cancer.
The heat arrived.
Okay,
can you see that?
The scary video was posted by Nagong Disciple, identifying the man as a master of Shaolin Yijinjing Qigong. The patient stands motionless across the room, and after a moment, a red mark appears on her belly.
And then what? So is that her cure,
Yijinjing is a real Chinese Qigong tradition. The exercises themselves are documented, and the practice has measurable benefits for flexibility and stress. But scalding skin across a room isn't part of what Qigong has been shown to do, and the claim that the same technique cures cancer is something oncologists and the World Health Organization have repeatedly warned against. Skeptics point to cupping and moxibustion, traditional Chinese practices that apply actual heat to skin and produce exactly this kind of redness. Stage performers around the world demonstrate energy strikes that turn out to be standard sleight of hand. The Grandmaster's followers call the demonstration real, but the wider medical community has spent decades testing claims exactly like this one, and the results have come back the same way every time. There's no question the footage is a striking thing to watch, but the claim attached to it is the dangerous part.
The heat arrived. Okay, can you see that?
And obviously she's got her side to us. We can't see anything. I mean, that, you know, I'm trying to say it's like that. The mark that's on her could already have been there.
It was heat. What do you feel?
Yes, it's
Heat.
burning,
Burning.
like fire, like.
The next clip makes a similar claim from a different tradition and a much smaller setup. It was posted to Instagram by a Czech woman who describes herself as a mage of the 5 elements: air, fire, water, earth, and ether. The element on display in this video is fire.
No, not looking, consent.
And then, without any visible source of heat, the tissue catches fire.
I'm not sure about this. What do you think?
My power down already. This ring. Consent until finish. Cannot like that. Not until finish.
The caption translates roughly to, "It is said that whoever masters the elements becomes a magus. I had the best teacher. Let this power heal and help through me." She signs off, telling unbelievers they can come over and see it for themselves, and that she's off to get a beer. Elemental mastery shows up in almost every esoteric tradition: Greek, Indian, Tibetan, Hermetic, and pyrokinesis. The supposed ability to ignite objects with the mind has been a fringe paranormal claim since at least the 19th century. But igniting a tissue is also one of the oldest tricks in stage magic. Flash paper, tissue treated with nitrocellulose, burns instantly on the slightest spark. Small heating elements and chemical accelerants can be hidden in a palm or under a fingernail. The trick has been part of working magicians' toolkits for over 100 years. She invites unbelievers to come over and see for themselves. Whatever's happening just above that tissue, the woman in the video doesn't appear to care whether you believe it. She ignites the tissue, ends the recording, and goes about her evening.
No, not looking, consent.
I believe it. Do not believe
The
it.
TikToker filming this clip couldn't finish a sentence without swearing. She didn't know what she was looking at, and neither did most of the people watching.
I don't know what the I'm observing right now, but this branch right now that
What
this
branch is
bird's
loose?
on is floating in the middle of mid-air.
The scary video was posted to TikTok by Bleeding Rose 82
explain that.
from somewhere in the woods of New
How is
Jersey.
that possible?
There is no way that's floating in the air by a spider web.
I mean, that could be possible.
All right, that's all.
Yeah, that's weird.
She rules out an attached branch. There's nothing there. By the end, she settled on what she calls a fey trap.
It's a fake trap. That's what it is. It's
Alright,
a
okay.
fake trap.
That's a fake trap, okay.
In folklore, a fey trap is one of the oldest warnings in European mythology, a deliberate arrangement of nature meant to lure curious humans into the world of the fairies. Rings of mushrooms in a meadow, twisted braids of branches in the canopy, perfectly arranged stones at the foot of a tree cross into one, and you don't come back the same. The lore crops up across Celtic, Germanic, and Slavic traditions, and New Jersey, with its long history of strange Americana, the Jersey Devil, the Pine Barrens, has become one of the modern hubs of the online fairy revival. The rest of the internet has reached for a different name for what's happening up there,
Very weird,
a
mate.
glitch in the Matrix.
Innit?
Whatever you call it, the branch is still hanging there in the New Jersey sky, and nobody watching has been able to explain it.
That's very, very weird.
I'm observing right
Can
now.
you explain it at all?
But this branch right now that this bird's on is floating in the middle of mid-air, attached to nothing.
That's bizarre. Very bizarre.
Here's your freaky headlines in This Week in Weird. In Macon, Georgia, the city's tourism arm, Visit Macon just posted what may be the best titled job listing of the year, Director of Paranormal Affairs. The role description reads like a slapped ham episode brief. Quote, "You will serve as narrator, historian, host, and occasional instigator. Macon has the receipts to back it up. Rose Hill Cemetery dating to 1840, the Antebellum Hay House, the 1842 Inn, the Cannonball House, all already on the city's ghost tour circuit. Coast to Coast picked the listing up this week, so if you've ever wanted occasional instigator on your resume, Macon's still hiring.
Hey, nah, you're alright, thanks.
From haunted Macon to Ohio's wooded corridors, where Bigfoot's getting a second look. CNN recently ran a feature on what's now being called the Ohio Flap of 2026, 8 high-credibility Bigfoot reports collected by the Bigfoot Society between March 6th and March 10th.
I believe in Bigfoot. I do. I think there's been too many good sightings. Oh, excuse me, too many grapes. I think there's been too many sightings of them.
All in Portage County, just east of Akron, along the Mahoning River corridor. Witnesses described figures 6 to 10 feet tall with broad shoulders and unusually long arms. Footprint casts measured roughly 17 inches. Mike Miller of the Ohio Night Stalkers has since released spectrograph analysis of howls he says don't match coyotes, wolves, bears, or any known great ape. The sightings themselves stopped as quickly as they started, but the evidence is doing the talking now. Theory on the table, a brutal winter followed by a fast spring thaw pushed a herd out of the deep woods. Or 8 people across 5 days hallucinated the same 9-foot upright figure in a 30-mile corridor.
Pictures? Any real pictures?
And while we're on Bigfoot, quick heads up, the Slapped Ham Bigfoot merch line, CNN, CTV, Global News, all running the story. Glitch in the Matrix? Or one of those crashes where the universe just forgets to file the paperwork? And on a more serious note, south of Vancouver, where the laws of physics took the weekend off. Scott Road in Delta, British Columbia. A motorcycle collides with a sedan around 3 p.m. local and somehow ends up suspended high above the intersection, the front wheel hooked around a traffic light pole. The rider survived with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the car wasn't hurt. Delta police say speed was a contributing factor. The internet's physics crowd is less convinced, pointing out that the upward force required to lift a motorcycle to traffic light height would, in any normal collision, kill the rider. CNN, CTV, Global News, all running the story. Glitch in the Matrix? Or one of those crashes where the universe just forgets to file the paperwork?
Latter.
And on a more serious note, RCMP have suspended the search for an Australian woman missing in Cape Breton. 62-year-old Denise Ann Williams from Victoria, Australia last contacted her family on April 15th to say she was heading to Cheticamp, Nova Scotia for a solo hiking trip. She was reported missing on April 28th. Her rental Nissan Sentra was found in the Parks Canada Visitor Centre lot near the head of the Acadian Trail, an 8.4-kilometre loop inside Cape Breton Highlands National Park. Over 100 personnel, RCMP, ground search and rescue teams, Parks Canada, helicopter crews, police dogs, covered the area over 6 days. Cheticamp Search and Rescue President Chris Bellamore called it some of the most challenging terrain in Nova Scotia. Steep climbs, ravines, boggy ground, snow still trapped in the north-facing forests. The search was suspended on May 3rd after no sign of her. She was last seen wearing a dark winter jacket, a powder blue toque with the word Antarctica written across it, an orange and blue scarf, and glasses.
These days, with all the technology we've got, is there not like a small GPS that people can put in their backpacks or their coats so that they can get tracked?
If you've been through Cape Breton Highlands in the last...
We've got the... I'm not sure if Samsung do it, but on iPhone, you've got, Track My Phone, even something like that.
Few weeks and remember seeing her. Inverness County RCMP are on 902-258-2213. Her family is still hoping for word. And that's your weekly pile of weird. Back to the countdown.
You're going to say something else there.
This clip was posted to TikTok by Nikki Viana, and what her baby monitor caught is unsettling.
Doors open, closing.
As you can see, out of nowhere, cabinets on both sides of the kitchen appear to open all by themselves. So what do you think has been caught on camera here? Is this house really haunted, or is this just content for clicks?
It could be either. Either.
This brief, slightly bizarre, scary video was sent in by a viewer named Lloyd.
Say brief, I see socks.
Who was folding his laundry when something strange started happening with one of his socks.
Bad jokes, moving it down.
As you can see, a long piece of string from one of the socks is standing bolt upright in mid-air, apparently in defiance of gravity.
Owner.
Lloyd's best guess is static electricity, though even he admitted it seems a bit extreme. The string, for whatever reason, didn't seem in any hurry to lie back down.
Right then, I'm going with static.
In many cultures around the world, there's a specific thing people do when someone in the household dies. They cover the mirrors. The reason is consistent across traditions. They don't want anything getting trapped inside, and they don't want anything getting out. This photo was posted to Facebook by a user named Amy Scott. The post went viral almost immediately, 600 reactions, over 200 comments, all telling Amy the same thing: don't buy that mirror. The folklore around mirrors runs deep across cultures. Roman superstition held that a mirror caught a fragment of the soul. Break one and you damaged 7 years' worth of your own. Victorian households covered mirrors during mourning so the dead wouldn't be tempted to linger. Aztec priests used polished obsidian mirrors for divination. The English mystic John Dee scryed for visions in a black mirror he believed connected him to angels and other beings. Across nearly every tradition, mirrors are described not as objects, but as doorways. A bottle of Windex and a microfiber cloth, one commenter argued, would clear the whole thing up. But Amy didn't buy the mirror and she didn't clean it either. She just took the photo and walked on. Whatever was in the glass that day is somewhere else now, sold to whoever was willing to take it home.
Really a woman.
Before we get to that #1 spot, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Me, guys.
It's called Pursue, the Presidential Unsealing and Reporting System for UAP Encounters, and it launched on May 8th. For the first time in American history, the US government's UFO files are publicly available to anyone with an internet connection. The release came out of a directive Donald Trump issued in February instructing every federal agency to identify, declassify, and release any documents in their possession related to UFOs and unidentified aerial phenomena. The Department of War, the agency formerly known as the Department of Defense, was put in charge of the rollout, working with the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the FBI, the Department of Energy, NASA, and the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, also known as AARO. The first batch contains 162 declassified records, videos, photographs, mission reports, witness statements, and historical files. They span from the 1940s to the 2020s. Officials have promised the release is the first of many, with additional tranches coming on a rolling basis. The Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, called it the first step in maximum transparency on the UAP question. 4 of the released sightings have drawn the most attention. The first is Shore, a blink and you miss it cockpit clip from a US Navy aircraft recorded in 2021. The object passes the plane at high speed and framed for less infrared feed seemingly suspended in mid-air.
Looks like human. There's the head and the body. Very clever. It's not very clear picture though, is it?
We've covered this sighting before, but this is the uncut
Oh, it's
version.
definitely not a man.
Arrow investigated and concluded that it was a probable cluster of balloons distorted by sensor angles, but most internet pundits aren't buying the explanation.
No, the legs are too robotic. It's like straight.
The third is a short clip from an MQ-9 Reaper drone over the Middle East, a small dark object.
Can you barely make that out? You can barely make that out. Same golf ball.
Arrow reviewed it and noted that the object doesn't show clearly anomalous behavior, but what it actually is, they can't say.
I'm sure they know.
The fourth is the most cinematic. Infrared and shortwave sensor footage shows Sicily's Mount Etna mid-eruption, with a volcanic plume rising into the sky.
But I thought I saw something.
A round object crosses the frame, passing through or near the plume. Arrow's conclusion: a balloon at distance distorted by extreme atmospheric conditions around the volcano. The official explanation is reasonable, but the image is weird enough to leave doubt.
A balloon last going through all that? Surely a balloon's too fragile.
The reaction to the release has been mixed. The astrophysicist David Whitehouse reviewed the material and said most of it consists of optical artifacts, fuzzy blobs, light smears, and obviously balloons. He found no evidence of anything artificial or alien. UFO researcher John Greenwald of the Black Vault took a different angle, pointing out that the Department of War is choosing what to release and how, and that this first batch, he believes, doesn't include the good stuff.
These are all like done by potato phones. Nokia 15 was it?
What everyone agrees on is that this is only the beginning. The Pentagon has promised additional releases every few weeks. The next batch could contain more of the same, or it could contain something else entirely, the kind of footage that's been kept off the public record until now. For the moment, the website is live, the files are downloadable, and a country that spent nearly 80 years arguing about what's in its skies can finally look at the evidence for itself.
I'm not sure about that one. UFOs. Right. Well, I am shattered. So I am going to end the live now. Thanks very much for joining. And I'll do my best to come back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Yeah. So thanks very much. Thanks very much, Mike. And Fortnite. I think Lady's going to bed. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.